I'm a lonely Goomba, stuck between two pipes. Well, guess I'll keep on gaming for the rest of my life.
Well, I finally did it. I created my own handheld device. It's been a long time coming, but you know what they say, don't you? You can't rush perfection. So, introducing the Lego Game Boy. See, it's just like a regular Game Boy, but it comes preloaded with Lego games from 20 years ago. It's genius, right? Yes, I do admit, it does have a bit of a niche market value, but still, slap the Lego brand on it, charge $400, and I'll be stinking rich in no time. So, let's test this bad boy out, shall we? Ah yes, Lego Island 2, a childhood classic for many. Well, maybe not the GBA version, but still. Well, the game starts off with an urgent news announcement. Looks like the Brickster has escaped from jail by using some extra hot chili peppers from a pizza. Man, that must have been a really hot pizza. Actually, this gives me an idea. Oh, well, it's worth a shot. I really should have known better than to listen to a game that can't even spell chili correctly. I mean, come on. Right, so now we get to select a save file, and each one has their own little dance. Look at him go! Man, I really wasn't ready for such an important decision so soon. You know, I bet £1,000,000 if this game was made today, he'd be flossing. You know it's true. So anyways, the game starts. We take a few steps and we get stopped by this chap. His name, the Infomaniac. Now, I'm not sure why anyone would name a kid the Infomaniac, but well, my parents called me Lonely Goomba, so who am I to judge? I know what the pressure feels like to live up to your name. I can relate to this chap. A few seconds later though, this guy shows up, fixes our house and buggers off. Blimey, that was quick. Who knew the secret to building houses was to just awkwardly walk around for a few seconds? And here I was trying to study construction for the past 4 years like a muppet. Fuck me, right? Well, it looks like the goal of this game is to find the missing pages of the Constructopedia and repair all the buildings and find the evil Brickster. Oh, never mind. Here he is. He just walked right up to us. All your bricks belong to us. Is that a reference to that old Zero Wing meme? Nah, it can't be. He then burps, excuses himself, and slowly walks away. Truly, we are dealing with pure evil right here. But I need to focus on the task at hand, and it looks like we gotta find a jackhammer to fix this bridge. And the Brickstar's back again. You know, for someone who's supposed to be on the run, he sure does like walking right up to us. He then gives us a skateboard, and he's off on his merry way. God damn, this guy's taking evil to unprecedented levels. He must be stopped before it's too late. And we didn't even mention this killer evil robot minions, who show up about 4 times and can't even hit you. And we get defeated by a single pizza. And I thought I was a shit minion. Jesus. I think eating pizzas probably caused more death than these guys. Pathetic. Honestly, I think some of these NPCs are more scary. Some of the stuff they say are just downright weird. Such as, I want to be a tree. And, is my dad bigger than your dad? And my favourite, I can't let you in here, I'm doing some arm experiments. Which could either mean he's a big fan of arms, or he's whacking one off. You'll be the judge. But you know, all these topless Lego men are starting to make me nervous. This guy's asking us to rub lotion on his back. Bit inappropriate, mate, bit inappropriate. Even Pepper knows something's up. I think we're best to leave stranger danger and all that. So, we fix the bridge, try to cross it, but the Infomaniac shows up and tells us to turn around. So we turn around, and then the Infomaniac shows up again. Dude, how is that possible? It's like this guy is everywhere. He's taking our node into the next level. What, you gonna barge in my toilet next and tell me how to wipe me ass? But anyways, after rebuilding the information center, it's finally time for our first minigame. And it's basically Whack-A-Mole, but with robots. It's incredibly basic, but hey, at least we get to smack the Infomaniac too. Take that! That'll teach you to tell us information we might find useful. And after that, we find ourselves talking to this old granny who wants us to pick her apples. Well, that's all well and good, but Pepper's response is a bit weird. Oh yes, nothing would give me more pleasure. What the fuck kind of response is that? It's only picking apples, mate. No need to jizz in your pants. Maybe he's being sarcastic, but just look at his face. Something ain't right. I think Pepper might be a creep, you guys. Just watch out, okay? The game is basically the same as last time, though. Gotta say, Granny, you really need better produce here. Fucking 90% of the apples have these worms in them, and someone's already ate half of them. What kind of shoddy operation is this? Mate, you really need to step up your apple game, Granny. You got no chance. Yeah, well, eventually, we get a ferry ticket, and we can travel to Castle Island. So, we've basically got a series of mini-games to win. First up, we got a splat with red panels with some white sticky liquid. Gotta say, Pepper has some real stamina here. Look at him go. Usually I'm shooting blanks after about the third time, but he just keeps on going. But our progress is stopped yet again by a broken bridge. And the only way to fix it is to play the hardest minigame in the entire game. I'm not even kidding. All you gotta do is explore the ocean, find and pick up 5 bricks, one at a time, not get hit, all whilst under a time limit. We've gone from jizzing on some boards to expertly navigating the ocean. And these enemies, man, sometimes they're just out for blood. You got sharks, anchors, cannons, electric stingrays and giant enemy crabs. The whole ocean is out to kill you. Doesn't help that it controls like shit, and some of these bricks, man, they're a right bugger to find. Yeah, let's just swim towards this cannon, through this tiny gap, and past this wooden mast, just to find this brick, only to get pelted by cannonballs immediately after. I'm sure little 5-year-old Jimmy's just gonna breeze through this. You know, I bet this is as far as most kids got, but I ain't a kid. I'm a man, and I'm gonna show this children's game who's the boss. And just like that, we can cross the bridge and meet this horny lass. It's exciting. I love to watch the men fighting and seeing them all sweaty when they take off their helmets. Hee hee hee. Well, what can I say to that? She wants the D, but it looks like we gotta fight these men by jousting. And wait, may the horse be with you. Well, I hope whoever wrote that joke got fired. Actually, the company ceased operation in 2003, so I guess it did. Kinda feel a bit like a dick now, actually, but oh well, here we go. Just gotta mash the buttons and aim and blammo. Another underwhelming minigame completed. We then talk to this wizard who sends us back to Lego Island, and we're greeted by a guy who really likes green. Like, really, really likes green. I love green. My house is green, the trees are green, and the grass is green. If only the sky was green. From the sounds of it, he's been smoking a bit too much green, if you know what I mean. I love Pepper's response to all this though. He just says, fair enough, and walks away. You know, the next time someone starts talking bullshit, I think I'll do the same. Fair enough, and walk away. It works every time. Wise words from a pizza delivery boy. Talking about pizza, looks like we finally get to deliver some, and we gotta be quick. Ah shit, not this guy again. Can't you see we're in the middle of something? I don't have time for your crappy jokes and excessive burping. Okay, maybe just one more actually, but don't tell anyone, okay? So, we deliver the pizzas, and then play a little skateboard minigame. And it's, actually not that bad. But really, it's just kind of mashing the A button. I admire the effort, but, skating so 20 years ago. It's all about driving now. So, it's time to get our driving license, with perhaps some of the worst driving I've ever seen in a game. Just look at that smooth, seamless turning, and that high quality animation work. Yeah, why bother animating when you could just slide a still image across the screen? I should have tried this years ago. Gotta say though, that was pretty easy to pass. Didn't even have to do parallel parking. And just like that, Pepper learnt to drive. Man, this kid's got a house, a job, and a car. He's doing better than me. Way to make me feel bad about my lack of accomplishments, Pepper, you dick. It's around this point I got stuck. I had run out of leads. Seriously, it took me like 40 minutes of aimlessly wandering around till I found this spanner just laying there. 40 minutes it took me to find that bastard. So, with the spanner found, we trade it for some fuel and travel to Adventure Island. Well, it's called Adventure Island, but they couldn't even be asked to design a level here. Just got an ugly map and a bunch of mini games again. First one is a matching game. It's boring. But the next one, we're riding on a boiling T-Rex. Now this is what I'm talking about. I mean, It controls like shit, but I'm not gonna lie, after looking for a spanner for almost an hour, this is practically Game of the Year material right here. And next up, we get to play some bongos. But Donkey Konga, this is not. These guys do have some pretty funky dance moves though. Yes, the dislocated neck boogie. A classic. Well, next up, we're back on Lego Island and running on top of a moving train. Seems a bit dangerous, don't you think? Infomaniac over here says we have to because the carriages are full of evil robots. That makes sense. But, where are the robots at? All I see are passengers reading the bleeding newspaper. It looks pretty safe to me. Meanwhile, here I am getting my ass kicked by robots and bloodthirsty killer birds. You know what? I'm starting to think this Infomaniac chap is full of shit. You're trying to get me killed or something, you bastard. Right, anyway, so after that, we get a fishing rod. We catch some fish, and we fix a shop, drive a car for a bit, and yeah, it's very exciting, isn't it? Don't worry, guys, the game's almost over, just hang in there. All we gotta do is to catch this train to Space Mountain. Well, I think it's a train. It looks more like a police car, but whatever. A few minutes later, we're in a rocket blasting off to space. Jesus Christ, I thought Space Mountain was like an amusement park or something. I'm blading piloting an actual spaceship here, dodging an onslaught of meteorites. He's a pizza delivery boy, for God's sake. He only passed his driving test a few minutes ago. I'm telling you, that Infomaniac chap, he's trying to kill him. He's evil, I'm telling you. But now, we gotta land on this planet, and we got 3 landing pads. Bronze, silver, or gold. But you know me, hardcore gamer, gotta go for gold and all that. And look at that, 999 points. Feckin' world record, mate. So, after landing, we got a stealth section, and things are pretty tense. Funny how the one time you actually have to fight back, the game decides you can't throw pizzas anymore. Typical. But perhaps more confusingly, now we gotta feed the robots pizza. Good to know there's a pizza restaurant in space though. They all said they were crazy, but look at them now, making mad bank. But man, what even are these pizzas? Is that a pickaxe? And is that slime? And of course you got cheese. Pretty good selection actually. Really though, this minigame is just a rip-off of an old arcade game called Tapper, which came out 20 years prior. They had 20 years to perfect this shit, but they churn out this. Oh well, at least the music's pretty good though, eh? Where's those dislocated neck boogie dancers when you need them? Oh, there they are. Well anyways chaps, this is it, the final area. And now, the game decides to become a 2D platformer. Now that's what you call the ultimate twist, completely changing the genre of the game. No one saw it coming. But man, this is pretty rough. The enemies are just relentless. I mean, I've heard of shitting bricks, but this is ridiculous. Just look at this. It's a goddamn mess. And when you do get hit, you go sliding all over the damn place. It's a nightmare. And this platforming, well, let's just say, you gotta do some questionable jumps. And even then you could find yourself getting smacked by a brick and sliding all the way down. It ain't great, but at least we tried. Gold star for effort. But now, it's time for the epic confrontation with the Brickstar. The evil mastermind who broke out of jail with a chili, walked up to us numerous times, burped, gave us a skateboard, and then flew to another planet. Truly, he must be stopped. But how? Well, by throwing pizzas. Ironic, isn't it? The very thing that granted his freedom is the same thing that will ultimately be his demise. That's some poetic justice right there. And that's it. We see Pepper with these 2 random people I've never seen before, and then the credits roll and it's over. So, what do you think? Pretty impressive, right? The Lego Goomboy is gonna make me stinking rich. I've already sold 5 million just now. I'm a billionaire. I'm laughing all the way to the bank, I tells you. Now, if you don't mind, I've got an appointment with Mr. Green. See ya, suckers! And that, boys and girls, is how I ended up in jail for copyright infringement. Remember, kids, don't end up like me. Respect the law. And, anyone got any chili pepper pizzas I can borrow? Nope. No one? Fair enough. And the patron of the week is Joe Pro. Now, call me biased, but this guy literally does Lego videos. So you know. And the patron of the week is Lego Island. Joe Pro. Together. Now, you get the patron of the week. But this guy literally does Lego videos. So you know, he's a Lego man. Lego Island, put 'em together. You get the patron of the week. It's Joe Pro.